So, this is how to wire your headlights to relays on a second gen Dodge if you have a negatively switched headlight system. Mine's the year 2000. I don't know what year they started it, but it sucks. Um, anyways, so there's two options for this. You can either just go to LMC Truck and buy the heavy duty headlight harness for $25. And made in China materials, it's who knows how long it'll last. Or you could do it yourself. For me, because I already had the relays and I had about half the wire, I had all the terminals I needed. Cost about $11 extra. But really, to do everything, relays being $8 a piece, wire $12 for 11 foot or for 10 foot. Probably cost you about $40 in the end, I would say, all the connectors and crap. Now at the Geno's Garage one, I think it's like $52, so you save a little bit. But anyways, if you want to do it yourself, this is how you do it. So first off, looking at your headlight with the socket facing you, there's going to be 3 wires coming at the back. There's going to be high beam, low beam in the center, and common on the left. Now what you're going to want to do is cut that common wire, and the part coming from the back of the bulb, you're going to want to wire to just any nearby ground. For me, I just went for that right there. And on the passenger side, I just went from the back of the bulb to the battery right there. Now, I know my wiring ain't great. This wasn't really meant to be seen by the eyes of another human, but anyways, so now that your bulbs are grounded, what you're going to want to do is take the wire that was coming to the bulb, little purple wire, and you just want to, so you want to run it up to, what I did was my low beam relay, and I plugged it into the 86 pin, and then I used a little wire tap to jump that from the 86 pin on my low beam relay to my high beam relay. Basically, they just need to, have the signal from the truck. And then, after you got that wired up, you need to take the center wire, the purple and white wire, from both bulbs and run them up to the 87 pin on your low relay. And then after that, take the purple and white wire on the other side, the one that's coming from the truck, and run it to your, from what I remember, 85 pin? Yeah, 85 pin, because that's the last one that's left. And then, after you're done there, you get a couple, just little ring terminals, attach them to some wire, throw in some fusible links in the line, or, an inline fuse. Like I said, these were already here. These fusible links are like 20 years old at least. And, anyway, so then you run them to your 30 pin on each relay. And now, after that, you should have your high beams wired up. Now, or your low beams, sorry. Now what you're going to do for your high beams is the exact same thing as you did with your low beams. It's just on the second relay over there. So you just take the orange and red wire, and you combine them, from the bulb. You get them to run over here on your 87 output pin. You're not going to use the 87A pin at all, by the way. I forgot to mention that. From the bulb, run them, so combine them, join them into your 87 pin on your high beam relay, and then, from the part coming from the truck, you wire that and your 85 pin, and everything should be good to go. And then, if you do have fog lights, like I do, and I don't know if this is just for aftermarket ones, or if it's the same for, with regular halogens as well, but, what I had to do was I had to pull out my little relay in here, because basically what happened is when I pulled my fog light switch, the fog lights would come on, and then about a second 2 seconds later, my high beams would come on as well, and the brights indicator would be ever so slightly illuminated. And anyways, to fix that, all you have to do is make a little jumper in the fog light relay from these 2 pins right here, and that solves your issues. I have this one in here. This one's for my transmission, the manual lockup. But yeah, just jump that, and then yeah, headlights are about 3 times brighter. Fog lights, I mean, everything works fine now. So let's see, it's daytime, so you can't see them very well, but there's low beams, high beams, fog lights with high beams, and yeah, we're all good. So yeah, that is a short and simple guide on how to wire your headlights to relays for a negatively switched system. Only reason I made this video is because there is not one online that I could find. So yeah, thank you for watching.